Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy KIDSTATIIC. Now, one of the three major announcements at Star Wars Celebration centered around the return of Daisy Ridley's Rey to Star Wars universe. The central Jedi of the sequel trilogy era, Rey will now serve as the founder of the new Jedi Order in a movie set 15 years after Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Now, what they did with this franchise was terrible. I hated the Disney trilogy. Um, and the storyline was just all over the place. I mean, first we didn't know who Rey was, then it was she was a nobody, and then she's a Palpatine. I mean, and even though she's a Palpatine, she kept the name Skywalker. It's pretty much Disney just pretty much just trying to rewrite the Skywalker franchise the way they want to. They want to keep the name because the name is popular, but they don't want to serve the characters that we were all raised and we all grew up watching. I mean, we love these characters, and you just want to put somebody's face on it and just smack the name on there. And I have nothing against Daisy Ridley, nothing against Disney. I just think that this is lazy writing, and I think that they just want to capitalize off the money, and that Disney is more so geared towards a new audience. They don't care about the audience that Star Wars already has. Now, we have Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau. I love those guys. They know what Star Wars is, and they know what the fans want because they care about Star Wars just as much as we do. And I think it's important when I read this that Rey will pretty much start her own Jedi Order. I was like, well, didn't we already see this? We saw Luke try to do this, at least in the Disney version of it, and Disney made Luke fail so that they could prop Rey up and have Rey do the same thing. Now, am I interested in seeing a Rey movie? No. Do I think it's cool that she's going to be restarting the Jedi Order? Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But do I want to see a Rey movie? No. I think Disney had their time to get things right. All they care about is money, and honestly, they don't care about the story, and that's the problem. I feel like when it comes to Marvel under Disney, they care more about that storyline than they do about Star Wars. And then when it comes to Star Wars, they just want to milk it for everything it has because they know at the end of the day, people are still going to show up and pay to watch the movie. Now, I mean, being honest, who knows if this movie is going to be bad? I mean, it could be good. We don't really know. But at this point, I very much would just, I wish they would have just scrapped the whole Disney trilogy and then went back and rewrote it and did what George Lucas actually wanted to do. He gave them the blueprint when they bought Lucasfilm. But for some reason, Disney just thinks they're above George Lucas, the guy who created Star Wars. So this is crazy for me. I'm not excited to see another Rey movie. Now there are other movies too that Disney does plan on releasing. There's going to be the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, which I think Ahsoka will probably make a brief cameo. If not, she'll probably be in the movie too. Um, and then there's also another movie, which allegedly, all this stuff is rumors, apparently called The Dawn of the Jedi movie, which will talk about the original origins of the Jedi Order. And I believe there's a Thrawn movie coming out soon too, which I'm excited for Thrawn. But I'm not a big fan of Disney. I think that they care about money more so than the story when it comes to Star Wars. So they don't try as hard when it comes to the writing because they think that the CGI and the Force and all this other stuff will just carry it through, and that's not true. We love the story of Star Wars, and that's one thing that always gripped me. When you watch Star Wars, you're taken to a galaxy far, far away. When I watch Disney Star Wars, dude, I feel like I'm at a Star Wars thrift shop and like it's just Star Wars knockoffs. I mean, I don't know. How do you guys feel? Get down in the comments below. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Are you guys excited for this new Rey movie and some of the other movies that we have coming up? And how do you guys feel overall? Are you guys like me? Or are you guys like, hey, look, I'm open for anything? And I'm not disagreeing with that. I wouldn't disagree with anybody who was like, look, I'm just going to watch it to see how it would turn out. And when it comes out, I'm definitely going to watch, but I don't know if I'm going to enjoy the movie. But like I said, like, subscribe. It's your boy KIDSTATIIC, and I'm out.